Hi. How the heck are you? What you doing? What you doing? I'm shaking up my lunch. That's what I'm doing. Of course, my phone just went off. It said, "Hey, how are you?" Everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. 'Tis a beautiful day in the neighborhood. As quoting the late great Mr. Rogers, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm crazy about that one. So on just to say hi, see what everybody is up to, and possibly do a couple readings. Just be going out to dinner. So trying to calm my energy down a little bit. I'm high energy couple days. And so just enhancing my chill. Last night we had a wonderful automatic writing class, demonstration, practice, all those things. Hopefully in a way that made it easy for people to be able to facilitate writing for themselves. Good afternoon, Heather Johns. Thank you. I was absolutely certain that that's what crashed Facebook. Jeez. No, I actually, anybody else go into a panic? The only reason I went into a panic was because I thought I had been hacked and that somebody was out there throwing out thousands of emails in my name. And I was like, oh God, please don't. But yet I have a problem with paying Facebook $20 a month for the verified blue check mark that does absolutely nothing for you. Like, that's all you get. It's a blue check mark. And they're like, well, you get some customer service. Yeah. If I'm paying $20 a month, you better make sure that nobody steals my account. I texted my friend and I'm like, please check Facebook. Are you able to get on? She's like, no, it's down. So I got on this one site. It was down all over the world. It was everywhere. There was no place there was an exception to this. Every place was down. Huh. Mm-hmm. We're a bunch of psychics. You thought we'd see that coming. Anyhow, so I did a thing today, and I'm really working on this to have this done by cruise. I don't know if I should talk about it. Hi, Patrick Lewis. Oh, Angel. So I did a thing today, and it made me very nervous. Just because it was a substantial time investment for me, and I am in the process of writing a book, and I signed up with Balboa Press, which is a division of Hay House, because that's where the book. I'm just determined that's where it's going to be published. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hi, everybody. I'm having to have it completed. I want to have it completed by the cruise. Everybody, how are you guys? Thank you. Everybody's like, happy birthday. Yeah, thank you. I made it another round of the sun again. It's been a quiet day, and I was at the shop by myself today, so that's always, Tuesdays are my quiet day, and it just wasn't a very quiet day. I was doing stuff and things. This little hair over here. Okay, here, get down. There we go. Okay. Anyhow, so let's pull, let's see, what's a good card? Let's do a card of the day. I know it's late in the day to do a card in the day, but we're going to do it anyways. I think I'm going to do a class on angels. I feel pulled to do a class on angels. I have next week's class that I have to figure out what I'm doing. And that might just be a general discussion evening. I'm not sure. But I really am feeling pulled to do a class on angels. And I pulled down Radley Valentine's Angel Wisdom Tarot. So Yeah, I'll be in Phoenix next week. No, 2 weeks from now, I'll be in Phoenix for the I Can Do It Hay House conference. And sadly, my traveling companion is unable to go. So I will be bumming around and getting myself in trouble in Phoenix by myself. And that's okay. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to still go to Sedona. I might go to Mesa Verde. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to end up, but I'm going to end up someplace out west. I do love it out west. Like if the grandbabies weren't here, I would be out west. Actually, that's not true. If the grandbabies weren't here, we'd be living in Hawaii, like full time. But because Sam had that opportunity. But yes, this cruise is going to be epic. This cruise is going to be so much fun. And if you sign up for the cruise and if you use my link to sign up with the cruise, you have to let me know, because I'm not sure I get a running tally of who signed up, because I have gift bags for everybody that's going on the cruise that I'm building. I haven't used this deck of cards in a couple years. Card of the day, Strength. Hi, everybody. Strength. What a pretty card. Radley Valentine does some really beautiful, beautiful cards. And I mean, this really talks about a couple different types of strength. Because when you see a card that says strength, like, oh, what am I going to have to endure? What am I going to have to endure? All those things. But really, there's so many different types of ways that we show strength. Living through strong, dangerous situations. That's what a lot of people think of when they think of strength. Yeah, I'm working on getting happy birthday. Oh, thank you, Angel. Happy birthday, Angel. But living through, tough situations, that's one form of strength. But knowing when to let go, there's another form of strength, right? There's different ways that we can bring this about. Another difficult way is finding forgiveness for other people when they've wronged you. There's a lot of different ways to interpret strength, isn't there? It's going to be unique to every situation and every person. And there's Renee Shaman. The crowd goes wild. Your birthday is in November. I know when your birthday is, Angel. So, but that's the first one of the day. Strength. Okay, and here's the next card. Find the strength in a difficult situation. Wishes come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe. All will be well. So I like that one. That's a really cool card. So this must be the Magician in the card, in the deck. No, that's number 9. That's a cool card if you really look at above the little chalices and stuff. That's a cool card. Okay. Awesome. Okay. All right. So what else do we have going on? Anybody have anything exciting going on? Anybody have anything exciting going on in life that you're trying to see your way through? I mean, there's a lot of things going on in life right now, right? There's a lot of different energies that Isis, thank you so much. There's a lot of things that we're all struggling with, or we're trying to see our way through the darkness on. And how many of you are leaning on your guides or leaning on your angels? You're getting ready to submit your book? Awesome, Julianne. Where are you submitting to? But there's always something out there, somebody out there, an energy out there willing to help you. All we have to do is ask for the help. So how often are we doing that? It's a really good, actually, it's a really good question, because we forget to do it. It's like manifesting. We slide back into our old verbiage, right? And we have to have that reminder. You watch it again and you go, okay. You go, okay, now, let me refresh this. And all of a sudden, all these new things start to pop into your life because you're manifesting them. So the same thing goes on when we are working with our guides, when we are remembering to ask for help. It doesn't just have to be on this side, right? We can ask for help from the other side as well, and make sure you're doing that. By the way, if you guys are Crystal Platinum members, your box is posted and ready to go out first thing in the morning. And the class will be up in a little bit. It's working on itself right now. It's halfway through. And I have to upload it to another space, and then I upload it up. All that. It takes a bit to get it up on the site. There will be some perks to being a Crystal Platinum or a Platinum member. I'm not quite sure what the difference is going to be yet in levels, but I'm going to be posting some mini workshops that are going to be at those levels. You'll be able to get into those. The one of them I know is going to be mediumship. The new class format with all the teachers, Heather. Yeah, I'm loving it. Heather, did you know that Angela Maynard is another speaker on the cruise, but she's also a member. She's the Ancients and Aliens instructor in the membership. She's going to be here for the eclipse. Yeah, she'll be here for the eclipse. Yeah, there'll be new perks for the Platinum members. New perks for the Platinum members. I'm working on it diligently. Okay. All right. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let me see who is here. You tried to go to last night's live, but could not find it for some reason. Maybe it was too early. 8 o'clock Eastern. Would have been 7 o'clock your time. Yep, we were practicing automatic writing. It was so fun to watch Amber, because Amber, hi Heather. Hey, do not do that to the chair. I'm not kidding you. Cat. Amber's eyeballs just went boom when she figured something out. It was so cool to watch her 2x4 light flashy moment. It was a lot of fun. Okay, let's see who to go. Be nice to the kitty. The kitty is scratching the leather chair, Renee. It does it on purpose. Like yesterday, this cat, come here, you. This cat is mean. It's just mean. Yeah, sitting here just twitching her tail, waiting to pounce on me. Thank you, Haley. Oh yeah, I see the look. Yeah. She's so sweet. She's such a ray of sunshine. Okay. This is the cat. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, Vicki. It is a lot of fun. If you step beyond just the one way it's taught and reach into a couple different thought processes and use your clairs in it, you'd really be surprised what you come across with. Okay, I diverged. Okay. I'm going to go with Randy Scott. Don't. Okay, Randy Scott. Let's see where we going here. This feels right. So I guess my children are taking me out to dinner. I have to wait for him to get off work. Oh, I love this deck. This feels so good. This deck of cards feels so good. I haven't had this one out in a long time as well. So it just feels, I like it. I like it. Okay. Randy. Randy, I want you to know, I don't know, maybe you'll know who I'm talking about, maybe you won't. There's somebody on the other side they have a distinct smell to them. Like if you would have walked up, you'd have been like, oh yeah, that person smells like that. Um, and it's somebody that's passed away. I feel like it's a male, and I just feel like they walk pretty closely with you. I think they walk to help boost you up. I don't know if you have any buddies that passed away that called you bro or anything like that, but they have like a handle for you, something they called you. Um, I feel like this person would have been a smoker. This person would have been a smoker. And I know that's like not very specific, right? But that's one of the ways they give us to say, hey, this is who I was. I feel like you may catch the smell of them every once in a while, or something reminds you of them. You're just like, yeah, I remember that from that person. And just know that that's not your imagination. That is your car, Noah, Vicky. Just know that is actually happening. Vicky, you missed it last night. We were doing caring cards for a little bit. I think we did 20 minutes of caring cards just to crack up and have some fun. Girl, I could probably sell the hell out of those cards. You're online. You're like, oh my God. But Randy, I don't know why I get a sensation right here. I don't know what that is. It actually feels like, ooh, okay then. Let's get rid of you because I don't know who you are, but we don't need that. Bye. Okay. Thank you guys. You saw Oh, where did you get the reprints done? Was it from that one in Florida? Okay, Randy. This is a really, really beautiful deck of cards. This is the Spirit Song Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. Really beautiful deck of cards. So, if you are wanting to try tarot, but maybe nervous about the traditional features on the tarot, it's a really pretty deck to start with. Heather son John, from last night's class, I learned that I have been automatic writing in the middle of the night. Like I wake up, grab a pen. I called it sleepy writing. Now I have a professional name for it. Absolutely. So Randy, I'm still on you. I think that you're seeing things at a different level than you, and I know this to be true, actually. Sorry guys, he comes in the shop. You see things at a different level than you used to. This is also about putting thought into how you move forward. How you move forward in life. And this is validation to let you know that you are on the right track. You're doing a wonderful job. You have to give yourself a little bit more credit though, because this is the Hermit. He's reversed here and he's like, this is that quiet contemplation, and you have so much going on in your head all the time. You have to be able to pull back a little bit and go, okay, I got this. We're good. Don't worry so much. Don't worry so much. And this is also about choices. You worry about some of the choices that you've made in life that, you're not so there with anymore. You're changing your life in major ways. And this is the final card for you. This is the Hanged Man. It is the shit or get off the pot card. It's the card that says, hey, you've made choices. You're working your way through life. You've already got off the pot. You've already started making positive choices in life. I love it. It's a great card for you. They're recognizing that, and they're saying this is a forward movement for you. Okay. Moving on. So I had a lady walk in today, and she's the sweetest lady. Sweetest lady. We stood there and talked for quite a while today, and she was fascinated with the forks because I have all the spoon bending. I have forks all over the top desk, and I because they're just a fun thing. People are like, what happened there? Like serious cutlery issues. So we were standing there talking, and I told her, I said, no, we just did a spoon bending class, and she goes, what? And I said, no, those are spoons that I've bent, or forks that I've bent, just, through energy work. And she stood there, and it was so funny because we were standing there talking about, I set the intention, and I brought out a new fork, and I have it in my hand, and I'm like, okay, we're going to give it a break now. And then we started talking about something else. And then about 5 minutes into it, we were standing there talking, and I tested the fork, and the fork went like butter. And then I twisted it around 3 or 4 times. And she was like, she goes, that's a class I'm going to have to catch. I said, yeah, because it's really fun. But it was, it just, I don't even have it here because it's at the shop, but it is a thick fork. It's not one of those crappy ones. And it just kind of went and bent up. And she goes, holy crap. It was so funny to watch her face. It's neat to see when people go, I don't even know how that happened. But it is spoon bending. We'll probably do the class again in a couple months because I know a lot of people missed it. And it is just a lot of fun. I don't have a spoon here. My husband has forbidden me from using any more of our forks. I guess, do I have one? No, I took it to work. I don't have one here. Do I have one out here? I'll show you how much they bend here in a second. We do have table tipping coming up this month. I have tickets online if you're local and you want to secure a spot. So you can actually go online, buy your ticket so you don't miss out on here's some. So you don't miss out on the table tipping. So, and it was just interesting. I wish I had there's a good one. So be there or be square, right, Adam? It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right, moving on. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Yeah, they step out of the box and explore the unknown. So there was a video I was watching on table tipping because I'm just a marketer at heart, and I'm looking online to see how far up in the ranking our table tipping videos are, which you can find on TikTok or whatever. And Vicky, you're awesome. But there was this video of this guy, and it was hysterical. He's over in England, and he turns on 70s disco music, and they all are just having a really good time. And I liked it because, only 9 of us here on Facebook must still be having issues. I'm sure there's issues all over right now still. Yeah. But he was playing this disco 70s music, and they were taking their fingers and tapping the table, and the table's jumping up and down. And I'm like, oh, hell, we're trying that. It just looks like a lot of fun. But in his talk, he was talking about, people think that these are quiet, solemn events. And really, we laugh. We'll have 30 people in a room and maybe 3 or 4 tables in there. And all the tables are moving and jumping. And Heather Johnson's in here. She was on the one, I think maybe Jansen was too, that was spinning around in circles and dancing. And, so it's not a solemn, quiet thing. It is a joyful thing. The more energy you raise with it, anyways, I don't know where I got off track. It's common. It happens all the time. I just have to remember to bring myself back every once in a while. I did it. Angela Hensley, are you still here? Angela Hensley. Oh yeah. If you guys haven't seen those, you can check it out on our TikTok, which is, I think it's My Mystical Life or the Mystical Moons. I don't remember. Okay, Angela, I'm sorry. I have to pull out the tarot cards for you, not the pretty ones. I'm pulling out the tarot cards. Actually, it's not a bad thing. A card's a card, but those come out when they say, what do you need to know that maybe an oracle card will give you a fluffy answer. You don't need a fluffy answer. Don't need a fluffy answer. Glenn, son. I don't know what's going on. I am not arranging anything. I am a participant in these events, and you guys have to arrange everything. So if you're asking me where any information, I have none. Okay. Cam, are you local to Defiance? The table tipping is fun. It is a lot of fun, Angela. So Angela. No, Glenn, I don't think so, because I appreciate the offer, but it just mattered. It just depends on, I'm such a lightweight when it comes to that. Oh, okay, Kim, awesome. Bring it, man. You find it on our page. No, I have no idea what's going on for dinner. Glenn, it depends on how many milligrams are in it, because I had 5 yesterday and I was on the couch all day, like drooling off of 5 milligrams. I am such a lightweight when it comes to it. So, I mean, sure. I just, Lordy. Okay. It was rough yesterday because I was just like, 5 milligrams won't be so bad. Oh my God. Angela, I do not know what you have going on in your life. I do not know what you have going on in your life, but it feels like the tables are not quite, or the scales are not quite even, and you see it. Like, this is what the hell's going on? Why am I getting the short end of the stick in this situation? And I don't feel like this is a new situation. I think it's something that's happened before or is an ongoing thing, because you're kind of like, and these are reversed. Okay. That means, to me, that's like, this isn't equal. It is anyways, you got to read it that way. And this is another one, like, I have so many things that I could be doing, but yet I can't, because I have so much injustice going on in my life. This is exactly what this is reading here. It's like, there's some imbalance. There's some things that aren't quite going in the direction you want them to go. And you just kind of have to let it flow the way it is right now. And I'm going to tell you some things that you're probably not going to like. But it's important sometimes to hear that our own thought processes can bring some of these things on. Do you do any type of manifesting or anything along those lines where you are conscious of your thought processes? Because being in a situation that has imbalance, and you feel as if you're being unfairly treated, brings out that energy, right? It brings out that anger, and then we start blaming, and then we get stuck in this, I can't believe this is going on to me, and why me, or you've been told to, okay, because your inner dialogue is way off base here. You should not be thinking too much about the situation, because what's going on is really not your fault so much as it is you're attracting a lot of negativity. Okay. You can be changing. Yeah. I mean, you could be changing your thought processes. I mean, this is all, come on, it's time to move away from this crap. It's creating lack. It's creating lack for you. Because you don't see your own potential. You have so many things at your disposal, but you're just revolving in some things that have happened in your life, and that's where you keep going. You're on a loop. Have you watched Lucifer? Have you watched the program Lucifer? This is the best way I can think to put this. There is a program called Lucifer. He plays a piano. He's very hot. Anyhow, that's beside the point. That's beside the point. But he talks about hell as being, everybody creates our own hell. And he calls it a hell loop, where you play the bad things over and over and over, right? And the thing is, yeah, he's very beautiful. He is very beautiful. But we do that here on Earth. Unconsciously, we can do that here on Earth. One bad thing happens and we revolve around it and revolve around it and revolve around it. And everybody wants to hash the shit out of stuff, right? Instead of take it in, deal with it, move forward. It ain't benefiting you to keep revolving in the negative. All it does is drag in more negative. There's science behind this. It is about energy and the energetic waves that thought produces. Okay. So thoughts are things. You have to really start governing that and pay attention to what you're doing. Watch a movie called The Secret. There's a documentary called The Secret. It's the best advice I've ever been given not ever been given in my life, but it is an incredible documentary. And if you follow it and listen to it and practice it, you will change your life really quickly. Not like months from now. You see change in weeks. And you can actually sit back and go, holy crap, you needed money and all of a sudden this money starts coming in. You know, you needed better relationships and then the relationships start rolling in. You need to like yourself better. You put wonderful things out and wonderful things come back in. Watch The Secret. I'm going to pull one more card. You're not giving yourself enough credit. Not giving yourself enough credit. Look at this. Hi, Kelly. Kelly's new. Beautiful card, right? It was reversed, which means it's the opposite of what you see here. This is how you think of yourself. And you know how you can tell how you think of yourself? How's your dialogue? How's your self-talk? How are you talking to yourself? You nice to yourself? Hey, bam. Hi, Amber. So watch The Secret. Pay attention to how you're talking to yourself. And do not live in the past. Do not live in the past. You know, when you're in depression or anxiety, depression is the past, anxiety is the future. Right here, right now is beautiful. Why? Because this is where you are. Wow, my guides are deep today. Anyhow, there you go. Hopefully that's helpful. Hi, everybody. How are you today? Did everybody survive the Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook meltdown? I do have to say, you needed that guidance too. Sometimes we piggyback off of other people, right? We need to hear some things sometimes, and it doesn't have to be our name called in advance of it. I freaked out because I thought people were getting a million messages off of my personal account. I thought I had been hacked. That's why we have the Kajabi community within the membership now, because if Facebook melts down, we still have the Kajabi community. So yeah, everybody freaking out. Everybody was freaking out across the world. Across the world. I was watching a Facebook monitoring site. It keeps, it lets you know how Facebook's doing, whether if they're out or everything. You wondered why you had to sign in. Yeah. It was weird. And it was instant. So like people were chatting and then poof, gone. Weird. Okay. Facebook was bonkers. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Can I have a whoop whoop in the room? So I guess dinner's at 6:30. Nobody's told me. I don't know nothing. Yeah, I thought it was hacked. And if I have over 7,000 people that they can get to if they hack me, so I don't try. I freaked. I freaked. Not really. I just went on and did something else, and I waited until it come back on. But I was like, oh, once I realized I wasn't hacked, I was good. Okay. Let's see. Maria K, are you still here? Oh gosh, I really need to figure out what that means. So Maria K. Yeah, we had to check and balance on ourselves with Facebook, right? Like, can you get in? Makes everybody go, is there really, go outside and see the sunlight. Okay, good. Maria, I want to, hold on, please. Oh, okay. So I don't know if you have a decision you're aware of coming up, or if I'm just letting you know you have a decision coming up. Generally, when this is coming up, so what I hear is follow the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road. And it's showing me a split in road. I know that there's going to be some kind of choices that are being made. And they're saying, don't make them so emotionally. Put a little thought behind them. If it feels like it's too quick to make a decision, it is too quick to make a decision. And it could be like buying a car or something along those lines, because they're like, if you feel like you should be hesitating, then hesitate. It's okay. This is on your schedule. There's decisions in life that are coming up that are on your schedule. You don't have to be rushed. You don't have to be rushed. And I feel like it could be a situation where there's somebody, I keep hearing used car salesman, something like that. Have a good night, Randy. Something along those lines. And I'm not saying that it's you, but it's the feeling that goes with it. Like somebody's really going to be pushing you to make a decision on something. And you can even go as far as saying, I don't have to make a decision. This is not your circus. This is mine. I can do whatever I want to do. So pay attention to that. Don't be pressured is basically it. And I also wonder if you're not a little bit clairvoyant, if you don't catch, when it comes to being a clairvoyant or any of the clairs, everybody on the face of the planet is psychic. Everybody is. There's no exception. None. Can't be. It is what helps keep us alive every single step of the way. So our intuition, our gut reactions, right? That's what helps us stay alive. But I really feel like you have an imagination. And when you were younger, I feel like it would have been pretty active. Wouldn't be surprised if you didn't have invisible friends and things along those lines. But they're just giving me that you have a level of clairvoyance that you don't pay attention to. So if you're catching things out of the corner of your eye here and there, just know that that's totally normal. That's totally fine. Some of us just don't listen, evidently. It happens, Amber. But just know that the things that you are catching out of the corner of your eyes, actually Spirit's way of saying, hey, we are here and you're fine. You don't have to acknowledge us, anything like that. But it is a different wavelength of light that you're catching because of, I don't know, a better way to put it, dimensional kind of things. But it, what the heck? I would even go so far as to say that there's a mediumistic quality to this as well, where if you really, if it was something you wanted to do and you wanted to step off and learning how to use your clairvoyance and then move over into mediumship, you would absolutely be able to do that. They're giving me that kind of reach and stretch for you. Not everybody's goal, right? Because it can be nerve-wracking. It can be a little set your nerves on edge. It's not for everybody. I know, I never thought I'd be doing it. They're also talking about a level of anxiety, and I don't know. I don't know what the heck they're talking about. You have very chatty, multiple people speaking at once, and they're like, if it would be a haunted house kind of thing, or it's just the weirdest discussion they're having over here. Like, if she was to walk in, she would know immediately if she walked into a house if it was occupied or not, who to be around. Also clear, empathic, picking up on other people's informations, things like that. So they're talking that you have a wide variety of things that you could be doing if you chose to within a spiritual realm, but also the level of anxiety with that as well. I don't know. That's what they got for you. Like, man, I don't know. I'm just the conduit. Anyhow, and there's Beaver. Check my phone, make sure what the heck is going on. Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay. All right. I hope that's helpful. I mean, a lot of people see shadows. Most people. Oh, look we have a troll. Bye. Got him. Bye. But it has a lot to do with the physiology of the eyes and wavelengths of light and those things. There's a lot of science behind it as well, but it's about spirit shifting and walking by us and helping us understand that they're around. So never alone. That's important for you to know. You're never alone. You're always surrounded by spirit. We all are. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go feed my horses. So I just wanted to stop on for a little while this evening until I found out what is going on with me, because the kids have not shared what's going on. And so I'm going to say good night. And I hope everybody has a good evening. If you are interested in psychic development, or if you're interested in joining the membership, I did not do this. I'm so sorry. There's that. I'm horrible at this advertising thing. There was something I wanted to tell Vicky, but I don't remember what it is. I don't remember. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. All right, everybody. I will talk to you later. Good night. Leslie's like, my timing. My timing. Oh, look. Okay. Okay. All right. Everybody have a great evening. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine because you are. And if Sam were here, he'd say, may the light be with you always. All right. Bye, guys.